Hi, Christina here from Life is Now podcast with Mike and Christina. And this is a Life is Now moment. So, what I want to share with you guys today is the importance of being clear. Now, being clear, being in communication, being grounded. What is it that you want? What is it that you're putting out there? That's what I'm talking about. So in being clear, it's clearly you being yourself, you actually being honest with yourself and honest with your friends, your family. Now, this is simple for a lot of people. I can tell you that from experience, that wasn't always something that I chose. Reasons being, sometimes I'll speak for myself. Sometimes what I used to believe was that I wanted to people please. So because I was people pleasing, I wasn't being clear on what it is that I wanted. As a matter of fact, I wasn't, besides being clear, I was actually putting anything that I wanted to the side. Forget about actually, stating or voicing my opinions or anything. It was simply me living through other people. So, for example, if it was my birthday or even just going out with friends, it was simply like, well, let's do this, and it's simply like, well, what about what I want to do, right? So a lot of times I feel like we don't get a chance to be ourselves because we're too busy going with the crowd, going with what everybody else wants to do. Maybe that also looks like society. Being clear, a lot of people think that when you turn a certain age, you have to have children. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell on myself. I actually am one of those people. It's only because I choose to be have my youth. If you're gonna have children, it takes a lot of energy, right, to be running around children and whatnot. But that's just my opinion. That's not what everybody else believes, right? We're living in a world where, thanks to technology, thanks to science, people are having children at 40 and above. Now, doctors would recommend that that's not the case, but the whole point is getting clear on what it is that you want, getting clear on what marriage is something big as well. I am married, and my husband actually he mentioned that he proposed after like a year we were together, and a man always knows, right, when he loves a woman. And so in that sense, it was just a opportunity for us to get clear on what it is that we want and what we want in our relationship. Now, is it always going to be perfect? Absolutely not, especially with marriage. It takes actually a lot of communication, a lot of respect. And so it's truly interesting what it is that you learn about yourself when you're communicating with others, and when you're also choosing to be honest. It can be a challenge. And so I really want to promote the fact that if you're one of those people, I was one of those people, to state and voice what it is that you want, and say it to yourself first. If you have to stand in front of a mirror, that's something that I've done as well. It's important for you to journal and actually state, what is it that I want? Just today I do a personal development program, and it allows me to digitally journal every day. It's amazing. It's actually called Growth You. And what's awesome about it is the fact that you really get to reflect every day. Now, you can do this with a pen and a paper, or like on your laptop. You don't need a program to do this. But what's awesome is that you get a chance to really reflect. And so it talks about what it is that is important for me to complete today. What is it that's why is it important that I complete the task that I have at hand today, right? So you get to get clear. You're not just breathing, you're not just living, you're definitely not just existing. You're simply getting that much closer to your goals and that much closer to what it is that your purpose is in life. You know, tomorrow is never promised. And so I'm here to let you guys know that Life is Now promotes you getting clear, you being clear with yourself, and also being clear with others. No one is a psychic. Well, some people are, but it's a lot more easier, and life is a lot simpler, or a lot more smoother when you actually know what it is that you want, and when you're voicing that. And it's not as simple as I'm saying it, but either way, I want you to think about it and actually write it down. It supports you, it helps you, it makes things a lot clearer. And so get clear on your future. This has been a Life is Now moment, and may you guys check out our Life is Now podcast. Our latest podcast is actually with our freestyle musician K7 from the group Latin freestyle group TKA, and it was an amazing interview with Mike, TKA, and myself. So check it out, and this has been a Life is Now moment.